Oh, is my camera even working? I don't even think my camera's working.
Get it fixed, John. We're not having the commish without a camera. I want to see your eyes so that I can yell
How
at you.
come you're not moving on here? Are on my stream? Are you moving? I don't think on my stream you're moving.
I'm
You're
moving
like
in the
frozen.
Discord.
I
Let
was
me
gonna
see.
say I see Danny moving
On the stream or in Discord?
in Discord.
Oh, there. It just woke up. Apparently, it was chilling like a villain. But for
Wake up.
some reason, my do you see me in the stream?
No, I don't see you in the Discord either.
Why am I? Oh, maybe I'm not. Am I not sharing my camera? Maybe I should probably do that. There we
Left.
go. There we go.
Like dealing with Ange again.
I
All
There,
know.
over.
I know.
there's that big sweaty forehead.
Hey, don't you worry about that.
Boy,
Let's get
you
it.
have a
I am sweating
Peyton.
after this last week when you decided to just go ahead and slay the final boss. You punk.
No more undefeateds in the league allowed.
No more undefeateds. It's been a while since we got together, but I guess we were waiting until Jeremy dethroned me to get this thing back going on again. So here we are.
Hell yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
job, Jeremy.
it's been we haven't done this since after week 4. At that time, let's see, what were the standings at that time? I was 4-0, but then we had James, Danny, Jeremy, Joe, all 3-1. We had Ange all the way down at 1-3. Hey, shh. All the way down at 1-3. Now, what's the standings? Hold on, bud. Stop that. Stop, Mike. Now we have. Where did Ange climb up to? 4-1. 4-4, I mean. So did she go 3-0 since our last stream? Oh, 3-1. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy what all can change.
I like her name the best.
Their name the best.
That's my favorite part of her team.
Who had the biggest change in the power rankings? Let's see. Joe, Jeremy, Danny, James. So here's this one. Let's see here. Who has insert column left? Let's see. Jeremy, since week 3, has climbed up. Oh, wait. No, I'm off by 1. I'm sorry. Joe is exactly the same. Jeremy is exactly the same. Danny was number 3. So basically, me and Danny swapped. James is exactly the same at 4. Danny's now 5, and before I was 5.
I think
Brian.
last week though I was fourth, wasn't I? Last week.
Yeah. This is compared to the start of the. I'm actually surprised that there's not as much movement as I thought there would be. We're actually all very similar to where we were. That's funny. Anyway. Anyway. So yeah, it's been crazy. Since we last left off, we were laughing about how we would have a Velit Suckle Bowl, I believe, and now all of a sudden, Ange decided to just leave Chad in the dust.
Well, let's let's also so Jeff beat Tyler this last week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Jeff was down there at 11
Mm-hmm.
with Chad. So it was at least going to be
So,
with the DeWitt Mafia.
yep.
So
Maggie as
so
well. Maggie climbed out of it too.
and these all these teams except for
That's
Chad
right.
have been putting up numbers like 120 plus numbers.
Yeah, Jeff. Basically, everybody woke up except Chad and Tyler. Chad and Tyler,
Tyler put up 120 last week.
but he did put up points, but he lost.
Um,
Chad and
uh,
Tyler had one win at that point, and they still have one win to this point. They have gone. They went a combined 0-3 over those weeks. No, go sit down, buddy. They went a combined 0-3 each, or combined 0-6. I mean, since then, that is hilarious. And
that is
Tyler, Tyler waved the white flag, as we all know too.
yeah, he did wave the white flag, but at the same time, looking at it though, so Hopkins scored how much last week?
I don't know. I can look it up probably. He's probably the
Yeah,
leader, right? Scores.
uh, he'd be top. Why don't you just go to week 8
Look at
and
this
then
jerk, the one who shall not be named.
The
so
king.
Oh, I thought
Okay,
he's number 3.
21.
So 21.9.
All right, so oh my gosh, that's awesome.
I forgot AJ Brown did AJ Brown things. So yeah, let's take a look at last week. We'll start off there. So quarterbacks, we had the only player on my team that did anything remotely decent was Jalen Hurts. He had the top score of the week. My other guy that I was trying to give away and nobody in the league wanted, Tua Tagovailoa, was the second highest scoring quarterback. But for some reason people just do not want that guy. It's probably because he's one hit away from turning into a vegetable, but still. Kyler Murray finally did. Look at all these running quarterbacks up here: Hurts, Murray, Fields, Lamar Jackson's in the top 10 again. A lot of speed, a lot of running, but running backs. I mean, look at these top 3. Talk about a callback to a couple years ago. Derrick Henry, the one who shall not be named, who single-handedly ruined my car ride home.
Well, you weren't whining that much, but so Henry, Adams, I think Henry and Adams are the ones that like really stick out in my mind as I'm usually near the championship game somewhere that just have
Oh yeah, yeah,
they've won it. Like out of the
yeah.
last 5 years, one of those has been on the team. I think each of the 5 years, except for
You
maybe
had
one.
Jeremy when you won. Did you had Henry both times, right?
I think only one time I had him.
Oh, okay. And
I
then
I had him the other time though, right?
you had
Yeah,
him once.
Danny and I did a trade to get him.
Oh, we did. I thought you just picked him up the next year. Maybe not.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think you
maybe because
drafted him.
somehow he made it through not being like one of the ones that cost you a week.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, and Devonte Adams. You had Devonte Adams one of the years you won, right, Jeremy? At least one,
Yeah,
if not both.
yeah, 1 year I know for
One.
sure.
I had him
Maybe
1 year as well. Whenever I
so.
won.
I just like to point that out because I don't think I've
Yeah.
had either of those two in a very long time. And I won with Henry, but then I felt like they ended me twice.
Oh yeah. There's a
When I
reason I call him the one who shall not be named. Is because
hate
he's
that.
ended. Anytime I've seen him in the playoffs, he's ended me. So I pray to God that I do not face Jeremy in the playoffs. That's all I gotta
Yeah, these teams
say.
need to come back down. Like, is scoring different or what's going on? Like, I feel like if you score 100, it used to be good, but now people are scoring like 130 a week.
It's been up and down. I think a week or two ago it was the opposite, where like one team scored in over 100.
That was a bad week, though.
Yeah.
That was the most boring Sunday of football I think I've ever watched in my life.
Yeah.
I was, and I had the day cleared, and I sat down and watched most of that. Put me to bed.
Yeah.
Awful.
Let's take a look at receivers. Or not Antonio Brown. AJ
Uh,
Brown was just catching touchdown bombs left and right. And I was sending Jeremy a plethora of Jalen Hurts gifts every single time he threw one of those bombs.
Some of those balls I cannot believe he caught. I was just
Yeah.
amazed how he was able to catch some of those.
I think I overlooked just how talented that dude is because he wasn't. I mean, I would have taken him in the draft, but it's not somebody that like I moved up my board a lot. Um, but I know Jeff really liked him and made sure to get him. And man, he's looking good. What is he on the season now? This is with the bye week. He's wide receiver 6 with his bye week already taken up. So yeah, craziness. Tight ends. Oh, look at this list. Tyler Conklin. Oh, Kyle Pitts finally did something. Did he play? Did he play him? Did Brian play him? I'm gonna laugh at. Oh, probably not. Where's he at? Tight end. Oh, he
he
did.
did
He
play.
did play him. He did play him. Okay. I was gonna laugh if he finally benched him, and that's the week that he goes and does that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but for the usual tight ends aren't there. I was halfway expecting to see the cheat code, uh, the dude for New Orleans. What's his name? Jeremy,
I
your guy,
Taysom.
Taysom
Taysom.
Hill, up here because that would have been just about right.
Do
But
you still have him, Tyler? Or Jeremy?
He played.
Yeah.
He's playing him every week.
Oh, you have?
The last 2 weeks I've played him.
He went off again. So
But Hawkinson was out, I think, 1 week or something. Or
did he get traded too?
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
traded to.
Was he part of
Hawkinson's
it?
on Vikings now.
That's
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
The NFL trades this year. I mean, here's the kickers and defenses. Who cares about those guys though?
Nick Folk, get back there!
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your guy? Why is he on waivers? Did you
Well, he's
drop
on
him?
waivers now, I think. I guess. I can't remember. Did I?
I don't know. Go get him, buddy. He's all yours.
Oh, I have Jason Myers now.
You won't find my kicker on there because he didn't get any points.
Yeah, your kicker got a 0. Jeremy beat me. Let's look at the scores here. From
Yeah,
last week.
I got a 0 with kicker and I still beat John.
Jeremy beat me by a good amount. Oh, actually, what was the score difference?
It's like it was
16.
18, 16 points. Is
Would
that it?
I may have
Yeah,
actually.
exactly.
I may have actually beaten you had I not made that. Well, I don't know. I played. I don't know how it would have worked out because I played Devonta Smith as well, and I was gonna play. I
Hopefully
probably
beat it.
Who would I have played? I don't know. Maybe I actually would have beat Jeremy if I didn't make that trade. But
Hey, scroll up. Scroll up. I was trying to calculate it out. I think Jeremy still would have won by like 2 points if I looked at it right.
what Taylor got 5.6. I don't know why you're making me do this torture.
Because this is exactly what I'm talking about.
5.6. So that's 16.3, right? Difference is 16.3, and
He's still been short by like 1.5.
yeah, 16.3 would be no. Well,
Oh, nope.
I think it'd
Point,
be
four,
0.4 points. I would have lost by 0.4 points, but I mean, I wouldn't have played this guy. I didn't have this guy, so I also had this guy in my lineup.
Oh, so DK would have been the guy.
But I don't think I was ever gonna play DK
Why?
because he was hurt. Like I thought he was. I thought he wasn't gonna
he's
do squat.
questionable all the way time.
Yeah, I
You
couldn't.
didn't have anybody else though, did
I
you?
think I
Well,
probably
you
would
played
have. I
Roddy.
think I had Carter in there actually. I think I
Oh,
had. I think I would have had.
so you would have been undefeated.
Yeah, it looks like I probably would have won.
Oh,
Well,
the whole shoulda, coulda,
Coulda,
woulda.
shoulda, woulda.
exactly.
That's all
But
I heard, buddy.
this is fantasy justice, is what this is, though. I love it.
So, yeah, that's the way it
Jeez,
goes.
Jeremy hasn't even had to like reach out for any trades. Have you tried to trade with anybody this year yet, Jeremy?
No, I don't think so. I've had a couple sent to me, but
I'm sure.
Jeremy, it was probably Jeff trying to.
Yeah, it was
to get
Jeff
some
every
garbage.
time, but it was so much that it seems like a few.
yeah, John sent me one, then Jeff sent me one today, I think.
Mm.
What did I send you? I can't remember.
Oh, I forget what it was. Oh, it was for Tua, I think, after I said I'd take Tua.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I don't know. And then now Jeff wants Mixon.
Of course he does. Jeff's always trying to trade his worst players for everybody's best players.
The Bengals are interesting this year. Like, I don't know what to think of them.
It looks pretty bad without Jamar Chase this last week.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, they looked awful.
Did you see that
Mixon
Tyler Boyd touchdown though? Like off the guy and he just catches it in the end zone.
Yeah.
My heart was going so bad I didn't get to sleep on Monday or like Tuesday morning. Like I was like 2 o'clock before I calmed down. I was calling Joe bad names. I got real pissy at the very end. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Joe, if you're listening. I didn't mean to be like that. I thought I had already lost. I really did.
So yeah, it's been craziness. How about the NFL trades? So what all happened in the NFL? Hawkinson got traded to
Vikings.
the Vikings. Which
Claypool. Bears.
That's good. Hawkinson to the Vikings. That's good for Hawkinson, right? Or is it?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty good, I think.
I feel like that's. He was already in a good situation, so maybe it's equally as good. I don't know.
Well, he was kind of really the one and only target for the Lions, besides Monron.
Yeah, that's right.
Him, but now I mean,
I
the
kind of
Vikings
wonder.
have a lot of mouths to feed, but also Dalvin Cook's such a threat at running back that, do they take attention off of Hawkinson to go after, Cook and stuff?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, and then what? Like you said, Claypool got traded to the Bears. So the Bears traded away Roquan Smith and Quinn and got draft picks back, and then they turned around and traded a second round pick to get Claypool. That was a bit odd, but at the end of the day, I like it because I think we need to see what Fields is made of. And I think they've been opening up the playbook recently to actually have plays that are better for his skill set. And now they're giving him an actual number one receiver. Darnell Mooney can move over to be the number two. You still got Komet there, so you got some. All of a sudden, the receiving group looks a lot better when you add Claypool. I feel like
Now
so.
we just beef up our O line.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I was hearing that like the free agent wide receivers in this offseason are going to be absolutely terrible. But there's a lot of other positions like the line that are supposed to have decent players. I think things always change. People get sign extensions or get tagged or whatever. But so I mean, I'm excited because it will actually. I, this whole process, I knew it was going to be a terrible year, rebuild year. The way we had it set up initially, it was Justin Fields with a terrible piece cast around him, and then a decent defense, and now we've dumped two of our best players, and so our defense is trash. But yet we're also giving Fields a piece. So I think we, I think we are going to know what we need to know about Fields by the end of this year. We're going to know if he's the guy for sure or not. And I think we're also going to have a pretty good idea of how Claypool fits into things. So I would not be shocked if we extend him in the offseason if he were to have a good year.
Claypool, you mean?
Yeah,
Right?
Claypool, yeah.
Okay.
Wouldn't be shocked if we extended him in the offseason if he had a good year. So,
Mm,
but it's just hilarious how quickly things change because what how long ago were we talking about how the the quarterbacks from Fields' class, Lawrence, Trey Lance, Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. Mac Jones was a Pro Bowler, right? Or something. I thought he made the Pro Bowl that year. Maybe not. I think he might have
did he
made
really?
it because
Why?
because teams didn't go. But I'm pretty sure he was in the Pro Bowl.
Oh, he was.
And
What?
I mean, people were still saying Lawrence had a bad year, but they were saying, oh, he still got potential. I thought at the time they were saying basically
Did
Fields
not.
was maybe the worst of the group, and now we fast forward to this point. I think it's far and away Fields is the best from that group, right?
I feel so, but it's hard to be a Bears fan and like be
Yeah,
yeah,
not be biased.
But
Yeah.
but that saying the same thing, like you said, I think they opened up the playbook because like I don't know, you know how we get like if we start like we shouldn't have lost the Commanders game. I don't feel like,
Oh
and
man, yeah.
then like we're kind of playing tough with Dallas for what a quarter and a half,
I
no
mean,
halftime.
Dallas's defense is one of the best in football, and we
Exactly.
put up 30 something on them. That's crazy.
Exactly.
That's crazy, and we looked
And
good doing it.
didn't somebody drop a ball too? Like there was
Yeah, I
like
think
a
I heard.
long shot that somebody dropped, I
Yeah,
think.
I think I heard his best throw was dropped by
Yeah.
somebody. So, which
So
which Claypool is very very good at contested catches. So that's one of his strong suits. So
I'm
I
excited.
just think Claypool's a really good fit for what we needed. And
You're
yeah.
better with it now, aren't you? Like at
Uh,
first you were
it
like,
it was it was odd
the work
because you're selling for draft picks, and then all of a sudden you turn around and use one of your draft picks for a receiver. So I didn't understand it, but
as
at the
more comes out about it, if
yeah, the more
the
you think
draft
on
class
it,
sucks,
yeah.
then I'd rather have Claypool than somebody terrible like a Kevin White or whatever that guy's name
Oh
was.
yeah, the number of look at the receivers who were drafted early in the second round this year. Who's the Packers rookie that hasn't even played. Christian Watson, he's pretty bad. I mean, look at a lot of the receivers from the second round. What like Sky Moore for the Chiefs? That was some one person people talked about. He hasn't been very good. The Bears pick last year in the second round, Velus Jones. He was pretty bad, or was he the third? Anyway, he was bad too. So it's like the drafting receivers is a crapshoot. So
Yeah.
you can fail, just like you're saying. So, but yeah, so
Hmm.
there's that. What else happened? There were some defensive players that got traded. Miami,
Roquan.
Miami traded away Chase Edmonds and then traded for Jeff Wilson, which is funny.
Is Jeff Wilson like a power back? Isn't like Chase Claypool like a catch and go, and then like
Yeah,
isn't Jeff Wilson supposed to be like a
Chase. I don't know. Let me see.
Maurice Jones-Drew type, or not even close?
I don't
I
think
just
he's that. I think he's pretty small too. I think he's really small and quick. So yeah, he's only 194 pounds.
okay, never mind.
So
I guess they just didn't believe in Chase then, huh?
yeah, I think that's what it comes down to is that he's been just terrible for the team. I mean, yeah, Mostert's actually bigger than him. So it is like a swap of the same kind of player
What's
though.
Claypool though? Or not Claypool. What's Chase though? Get Chase Edmonds.
Chase Edmonds is he's even bigger.
He's the biggest
He's the
one.
biggest one. But he if you watch him play, he doesn't play like he's a big back at all.
No, he
I mean, none of
doesn't.
those guys are. I mean that the reason why people would always talk about the San Francisco running backs getting hurt is because they had guys like this. They had super fast small guys like Mostert and Jeff Wilson who were teammates over there, and they kept getting hurt because you can't. And the way that they ask these running backs to run is to just pick a hole and run as fast as you can through it. That's pretty much it. And that's just a recipe to get destroyed. So, anyway.
It is. Sorry, I need to look because this is fascinating to me now. So Khalil Herbert is 212,
He's bigger
and
than all those guys. Montgomery's a
Montgomery.
big boy if that's what you're checking out.
I'm getting ready to Montgomery stats.
I'm guessing
Uh,
he's like 225.
no joke.
Was he?
224. You're such a freaking nerd.
Dude, he's thick, man. He's a thick boy.
He ain't no thicker than what is it, Latavius Murray?
Oh,
Who's the guy with no neck? Who's the guy's
that's
tree
Latavius.
trunk all the way down?
That's Latavius. That's Latavius Murray.
I gotta see this now. Feel free to move on. I just like see
Anyway, yeah.
230
So
Latavius.
the league, the league is getting crazy tight. Look at this. We've got literally 10 teams. Let's skip the first two because they're 7-1 and 6-2. We've got 8 teams that are separated by 2 wins. They're between 5-3 and 3-5. I mean, everybody's gonna have a chance to make this thing. This is gonna be a fun playoff stretch here, I think. So let's play a little game though. Let's take a look at the power rankings in my little formula that kind of calculates projected score records. And let's go ahead and say if we think that these records are achievable or not. So the first one, let's do that. The first one is Joe. Do you think Joe finishes above or below his record right now? Or above or below, not his record, I'm sorry. Above or below 9 wins when it's all said and done. He's 5-3
Give
right now. Do you think Joe?
me- oh wait, it's right there.
So
901. Wow.
yeah, he's the highest scoring team in the league.
Oh, and he's got $100 in the waivers.
Hey,
F you, Joe.
he tried picking somebody up this week. Who was it?
What's it? What's his remaining schedule? Can you look at that?
I see. Is there a way to look at schedule on here anyway?
I don't know. That's the only thing I don't like about the app is that looking at the schedules is so hard.
You can look at it on your phone easier. You can't look at it on here though.
And I thought.
On your phone you can, not on here. So you know what? Here, let me. Hey, you guys debate Joe for a second, and then I will.
I
I'll
think
figure out a way to do
Joe's gonna be absolutely a 9 team because
this. Do you
I
have
mean,
over or under 9 though?
oh, over or under.
Yeah, over or under
Oh
9
well,
wins.
that's why we need to look at the schedule. Like,
That's fine.
has he played you yet, Jeremy?
Uh, I'm not sure, honestly. If
I
I
mean,
did played him at the beginning of the season,
what is he right now? He's 5-3, so he'd have to win 4 more games.
yeah,
Oh man.
with what 6 games left of the regular season.
Right.
Yeah, I played Joe second week, and he beat me 146 to 104.
So here,
man.
let me pull up Joe's schedule this way here. So here's Joe's schedule. So Joe gets Christy, me, James, Brian, oh Jeremy again, and then Ange again. Man,
So if he's 5-3, I could.
so what that would mean? If he's 5-3, does he get 3 or less wins, or does he get 5 or more wins here?
I'm
With
going
I
one,
think,
two,
under.
three, 4, 5, with 6 games left.
I'm going under.
I think he goes even. I think he goes 9.
I think so, but if I had to say over or under with how he's scoring, I think I might take the over.
Let's see,
That's
129,
fine. We're gonna do beer chug for this, right?
Well, we're gonna do this for everybody. So
121.
No, I
that might
get.
be a lot of beers.
All right. I hear you. Can you tally it up though?
That's fine.
I want to know who's
That's
picked
fine. Let's
what.
do that. Let's do that.
'Cause
Let's
I'm
do
going
this.
under because he's still got to play you. Christy, I think he'll probably win that one. Sorry, Christy. Hurricane Dick is a toss up. Brian has scored quite a few points here and there, so that's not necessarily that's a toss up too. The other two are toss ups. There's the only thing I see him winning for sure is probably against Christy because she's awful, garbage.
Team.
He does have some looks like bye week issues on 10-11 because
Oh, I didn't even think about bye weeks.
his point totals are projected pretty low between versus John and
Hold on a second,
Jay.
buddy.
This is gonna take forever.
I'm gonna take the under actually.
Oh no, I've got the under. You're going even. John's above.
Oh, I didn't know I could go even.
No, no going
God.
even. There's no going even. You got to choose
You're
above
going
or
even
below.
now, right?
You got to choose above or below. So
All right.
Joe for wait, why does it do that? Oh, we had the wrong wins.
If
All
you
right,
look
so
at
Joe for this many wins. I'm gonna say under if I had to pick one. Danny, are you saying over or under
No.
9 wins?
Why is everybody changing their mind for
Because
now?
I'm allowed to. He's using over or under 9 wins for Joe.
I'm under.
I'm
Under.
under. Well,
Under. That's just too hard to get that many wins.
yeah, because that's got to be 5 wins to get over.
All right, now let me look at Jeremy next. Schedule. Alrighty. Fly with. Alright, maybe I should have done this ahead of time, but screw that.
I swear there's
Alright,
a way. Look at this
so
stuff.
Jeremy. There we go. Jeremy. Jeremy, it says you will finish with 9 wins as well, which means that is 3 more wins. Does that mean you're only going 3-3? Is that right?
That's what it says.
It's projecting you for 3-3 down the stretch. What's? Oh, it's because your last 4. Your last 4 isn't very good. So the projected score is mostly based on your last 4 game average score. So if
Yeah,
you only put
70,
up,
70 killed me.
yeah, so that's why it's holding you down. So you get James, Tyler, Chad, 2 free wins right there, Ange, Joe, and Brian. I mean, that's pretty good. That's a pretty. I think I see you getting. So I have to choose whether you get 4 or more or 2 or less, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say over. I'm gonna say over. Danny, what are you saying? Over or under 9 wins for Jeremy?
I'm going fudge. So wait a second. You put up 107 this week,
Yeah.
and your kicker didn't score anything.
Yeah, he didn't score anything.
I don't know. Um,
Come on now, just pick a side.
I'm gonna go under again.
Gonna go under.
Only because Ditka Zatasa, Tyler just put up a ton of points. Although Swift just got hurt. You said that was a free win and a free win. How many you have to win to get where you need to
Uh,
go?
is he gonna win 4 games or more, or is he gonna win 2 games or under?
Oh no. Can you switch me to over?
Over. All
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna go over now.
Jeremy, what are you saying for yourself? Come on,
Uh,
jinx
I'm
yourself.
hoping. I'm
Yeah,
hoping over.
you're hoping. Oh,
Oh, I like it.
he
I
went.
like the
He went for
jinxie.
it. I
I
like
like the
it.
jinxie.
My biggest concern is week 10 because that's when I got like 3 guys on bye,
Who do you play
and
week
one of
10
them's
again?
my quarterback,
Who do you play week 10 again? Tyler.
uh, Tyler. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then me, it says I will go 4-2 down the stretch. It looks like I'll finish with 11 wins. So 4-2. I get Ange. I see my schedule is brutal. Look at this. I just played Jeremy. Now I get Ange, Joe, Brian, James, Jeff, and Maggie. So
The Joe game, though, I mean, like I said, it looks like he's got bye week issues that week.
does he? I
Because
love
I
hearing
mean,
that.
well, his projected points is 64, so
Or did he have
Yes.
bye week issues this week?
What week do I play Joe?
10.
So Joe Jose Bureau is on by. Justin Tucker's on by. That's that's not
Oh,
those are not the bye week issues I was hoping for. I
well,
was I was hoping
what's
you'd
on his
say
bench?
Nick Chubb is on by, but no, you didn't.
And Chubb's sitting on his bench right now, so
Yeah, that's probably why it's kind of screwy.
yeah. Well, maybe that's just not the right thing to look at,
Why
but
is Chubb on his bench though right now?
He's on bye this week, isn't he?
yeah.
Oh, oh wow, go Joe, GI Joe.
So I mean, oh, over under. What was my schedule again? How many? So it's saying I win 4. So it's actually saying, do I go 3-3 or 5-1? I don't think I'm getting 5 wins.
Me neither.
So under for me,
Give me some
Yeah.
juice.
I'm saying under as well.
which should be fine by me. All
He
right.
just wants to get there, boys.
Yeah, I just
He
want to
just
make the
wants to get
playoffs.
there.
So then let me get James's stuff. Hurricane Dick schedule. Week 14. Oh,
The way to do this. What is it?
so lame that I have to do this to get this. All right, so then James's schedule. It is saying James will go finish 8-6. So it's saying James is going to go 3-3. So do you give James 4 wins or more, or do you give him 2 wins or less? This could be a tough one. So James gets Jeremy, Brian, Joe, me, Maggie, Jeff.
Jeez, he's
Oof,
got
oof,
that's a tough schedule.
that is very tough.
I say under.
I gotta say under as well. That's insane. That's gonna didn't he barely lose last this week?
Yeah,
That's gonna make
they had
that loss
and
rough.
beat 'em by like less
Mm,
than 2 points.
Yeah, that's crazy. Ugh, gotta win those ones.
less than 2 points, but he had Patrick Mahomes and Austin Eckler off.
Yeah, that's right. Because I did look at the week this week when I play him. He's got like Patrick Mahomes back, Eckler back. Um,
I mean, for most of these, I think that what it's projecting is probably pretty spot on. I think for most of these, when it says they're going to get 3, 4 wins, I think they're going to get that number. But if I have to pick over or under, I'm going to take under. So,
Give me an under also.
all right, let me pull up Danny's now. Okay. Oh, Super Mario Brothers schedule. Alrighty. So Danny gets Brian, Jeff, Maggie, Christy, Tyler, Chad. Your three repeats are Christy, Tyler, and Chad.
Hi.
Are you kidding me? Your
Hello.
your three double matchups are Christy, Tyler, and Chad.
Now
Gotta
remember,
God,
I
I
went
want to
3 and
punch you in the
0,
I want to
and
punch you
then
in the
I
face.
lost. I lost a few. Now we're trending back up, so just calm down. But yeah, go ahead.
Your
What do you
three
think?
double dippers are Christy, Tyler, and Chad with where things stand right now. I hate your face.
Anyway, I think they got good teams. I'm worried.
You want to swap? I can change the schedule so you can have my matchups, and I'll take yours if you're worried.
Yeah,
I will volunteer that right now. You want that? Here, let me change it. You want me to change that?
I'll deal with it. What the thing say I'm gonna be though?
Do you want me? I want you to answer the question. Do you want to play my guys instead of yours?
I think everybody's got a great team, so I feel like no
Look at
matter
Danny
what you
trying not to
do,
jinx it over
listen to
here.
that optimism he's got.
Look at it. Look at Danny just trying not to jinx or some crap. All right. It says you are currently 5-3. It says you will finish 8-6. So it's saying 3-3. Um. So do I think you're going to go two? I don't think it's possible to go two for you to only get 2 wins with those teams. So I'm going to take the over.
I'll go over. I'm glad this could be a quick one for us, guys. Good. Oh,
Yeah,
you gonna put me under there, Jeremy?
Oh, I did the
nah,
wrong
I'm gonna
person.
put you over.
Are we all agreeing on everything so far?
So
With that,
far,
This is kind of getting lame. All right, where's Brian at now? London Diggs is falling down. Schedule. I wish there were some of these that we disagreed on,
well, wait a second.
but it's kind of obvious.
Who is it?
It's too easy to take the push, though. That's the problem.
Brian?
Yeah. Okay. So Brian gets Danny, James, me, Joe, Ange, Jeremy. That's a rough one right there. It says Brian is going to also go 3-3. Oof. Oof. So do I think he gets 2 wins or 4 wins? Man, this is one I'm going to have to think about.
With his team, also, you kind of want to look at what's gonna happen with the Bills?
The
Because
Bills
that
have already
double
they've already been on bye.
exactly. But like what's their schedule look like? Because that Diggs
I don't know if it
Allen combo
matters.
is terrible.
I don't think that I don't think they're any matchup can shut that down. I think
Um,
that Allen is so freaking good. Diggs is so freaking good. I don't think that's gonna get slowed down.
by any
Gosh,
defense, you don't like no like
no, I
so.
don't think anybody's gonna be able to shut them down. No,
Huh, alright.
I don't know. What's their low? Let's look at the Bills scores. Let's look at the Bills scores this year. They put up 27, 24, 38, 23, 19, 41. At the end? Oh, wait, this is preseason. How do I look at just the. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. 41. I mean, yeah, I don't think that they can really get slowed down. It's not like they haven't faced good defenses.
I get it. I'm just saying if they're playing scrub teams, then
Oh, they
maybe
bench him. They have to get the points
would
before they
bench
can
'em.
bench him though. That's the thing. And the
I'm
thing
not.
about Allen is he gets all the touchdowns on that team. Like they don't
I'm
ever
not
give it to the running
saying they're
backs.
gonna bench them. I'm just saying like their production might be even more than they've already been if they're playing garbage defenses.
Right.
The opposite. That's all I was saying. Either way, how many he's got to win?
60 points per game. The Chiefs and the Bills. So the Chiefs, Bills, and Eagles are the three highest scoring teams, as you'd expect. The Seahawks are number 4. That's crazy.
That's weird. I didn't
The
expect that.
Falcons are number 6. What? There's some stuff here that blows my mind, to be honest with you. All right, let's get back to Brian though. Danny, James, me, Joe, Ange, Jeremy. Is that a 2-win schedule or a 4-win schedule? That is a tough schedule. That is a
I'm gonna,
super tough schedule.
I'm gonna take the over.
You're so generous. So
I
you're
am
saying
I am gonna take. Oh my god, am I gonna take the under? Really?
I think his team's just too good. As long as his starting players stay healthy, I think he gets it. Now, he loses one or two guys, for sure not going to get it, but because
Yeah.
he doesn't have much on his bench.
What's his team look like? He's got Connor's been terrible. I mean, he's got Diggs. Man, oh Stevenson though. He's got Stevenson down there. I don't know. I mean, I think like his team is literally only Josh Allen and Diggs. Like Pitts has been one of the more disappointing players. Connor's been one of the more disappointing players. He's got a guy he just picked up this week in here. Clyde Edwards-Helaire isn't even the starter anymore. I'm gonna take the under. Sorry, but I'm gonna take the under. You
two
said you're
unders.
taking the over, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over.
What are you taking, Danny?
I go under that one.
Ooh, we got a difference. We might have a beer truck on the line finally. All right, Angela, the hottest team in the league. She literally has the highest scoring uh, the last 4 weeks.
So I'm gonna go under. You don't even have to pull it up. I'll be right back.
The disrespect. I love it. I love it. Don't even have to pull it up. I'm just taking the under.
4-4. She's projected what, 9-5?
Oh, is it saying she? Yeah, well, yeah, it's saying she gets 5 wins. I mean, that's hard to. Wait, so that means
So she
do
has
we?
to win out
She,
the season.
she'd have to win out the season to take the over.
No way.
Yeah, no way. It's got to be an under. Who does she play though? She gets. She gets. Wait, this is Brian again. She gets me this week. Chad, Tyler, Jeremy, Brian, and Joe. I mean, I think she gets some wins in there, but I don't think she runs the table.
No, no way.
No way, no way. So, all right, let's check out Maggie next. Mags, Hellcat Maggie, another scorching hot team. What is she second? Yeah, she's second in the league in points of late. Alrighty.
You guys all went under too.
Oh, absolutely. She'd have to go undefeated. She'd have to run the table according to this to get over it. So she's not running the table. I mean, so I find it hard to believe she'd run the table anyway. All right, so Maggie now. It is saying Maggie would go 4-2. So does she go 3-3 or does she get 5 wins? She gets Tyler, Christy, Danny, Jeff, James, me. That's actually kind of a tough one. I think that
I'm
there's
going
some
going over.
gonna go over.
I'll go over.
I'm gonna go under. I find 5 wins hard to believe.
Yeah, I'm going under as well. And really, if you look at her last four, I mean, two of them were 130 points,
Whew.
and two of them were like at 80. So I mean, yeah, she's the number one scoring in the last 4 weeks, but
She's up and down though.
just so inconsistent that I don't see her sustaining those numbers, and especially with bye weeks coming up. And
Yeah, very true. All right, now we got Jeff. Let's see here. What does it say Jeff's gonna get to?
6.
6 and 8,
6-8. So what is that?
so he's got to win four more.
Oh, is it not letting me do it? There we go. So it's saying 4 wins. So does he get 5 wins or 3 wins? That's crazy. Is that right?
No,
Oh,
he
oh,
would
oh, oh,
either.
okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, yeah. It's saying he goes 3-3. So is he above 500 or below 500 basically? So he gets Chad, Danny, Christy, Maggie, me, and James. Man, he's got some players that have come on like Ken Walker that came out of nowhere. CMC looked fantastic last week. AJ Brown is on fire. His quarterbacks are garbage. Who else? I mean,
Chase Claypool just got traded.
yeah, he's got a lot of middling. Like, yeah, he's got some of those top guys, but he's got a lot of middling dudes too. Like, I don't. I mean, I would love to see it, but I don't know if Pickens, Claypool, Wilson,
Well, plus he's got Mooney on his team too.
Mooney. Yeah, I don't know if those guys are any
He'll
better than
have
just like,
enough production to feed both those guys big time.
yeah. Oh, does he go over or under? I'm gonna pick last. You guys pick first this time. Is that a is that
Over
a
under 3.
yeah? Does he have more wins? Does he have 4 or more wins here, or 2 or less wins here?
It all matters if he beats Chad or not.
You think that's the decider?
I think it is. I'm gonna
So
go.
if he beats
Oh
Chad, you're saying he goes over.
yes.
So if he beats Chad, that means with the rest of these games, he would go 3-2.
He doesn't beat Chad. He just needs to quit. But
So if he beats Chad, in order to get to 4 wins, he'd have to go 3-2 with the remaining schedule.
with the
I mean, do,
remaining schedule, so
do you really
somehow.
think that it's that close between him and Chad for this week?
Mm,
I don't think
no,
it's
not necessarily.
I don't
But
think it's
like
ever close when it comes to
the,
Chad.
the
Well,
thing,
no, but
the thing I'm banking on is like fantasy justice, right? Like Jeff is scared to death of losing to Chad, and I think that It's rightfully so because you can't be that scared and not have fantasy just slap you in the face sometimes. So I'm kind of banking on it, but
If Chad, there's a chance Chad has an improvement if he ever actually checks his phone to see if he wants to accept a trade
no,
offer.
yikes, it's so rough.
And
I'm
I
gonna
would laugh if if that's what makes the difference and Chad beats Jeff. Just saying. If you're watching Chad, you might want to check your phone.
Jeff, if you're watching, I think you probably should check your phone. I'm gonna go over for Jeff, and
Over
and
for Jeff.
yeah, I'm gonna over it.
This is a tough one. I said I was choosing last for this one, so I think was it this one?
No,
Uh,
that was the last one, but that's all right.
I mean, I definitely see 2 wins on there for sure.
Yeah.
But it's a matter, does he get?
Who's the second win? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I see. I see.
No, we say it out loud, Jeremy. Who's that second win?
Oh, I think he beats Maggie.
The disrespect. The number two team in the last 4 weeks just gonna get demolished by Jeff. I think you meant to say Christie, didn't you?
Well,
There was
yeah, that's the other one.
there wasn't a right answer actually. So
uh, I is Christy on here? Cause like
I'm gonna go.
normally I can taunt her a little bit. Oh
she'd be typing if she was. So I haven't seen my phone light up or
yeah,
Discord or YouTube. So whatever.
I'm gonna take the over.
over.
Do
Yeah,
Hmm.
do him dirty, John. Do him dirty. Do him dirty, John.
I think I think I think because he's got a couple cupcakes in there, and because I think he's got a deeper team. I think he can withstand the bye weeks a little better. So I'm gonna take the over as well. I think he can withstand the bye weeks when it comes down to it. So all right, Christy. Let's see here. Sweetness schedule. I really wish Sleeper didn't make this difficult, but they do.
I know. I've been looking for a way. There's not a way.
So
Uh,
it is saying Christy will only get one win the rest of the season. So are we saying she goes winless or she wins 2 games? That seems like a no-brainer. So
Wait a second. Oh, that's Jeff's stuff. Where's
oh,
her thing?
I'm sorry, it didn't come through yet. All right, Christy gets Joe, Maggie, Jeff, Danny, Chad, Tyler. Christy has a way to steal the wins from people. I don't think
How many? What is it saying?
it
She
says
wins
she's
one
gonna
more.
win one more game. So does she
Ooh,
go 0-6 here?
I'm over. I'll
is
over
this
that.
is this where Chad gets his 1 win?
Is
That
it
that
though?
week 13 might have to be the game of the week. It might have to be Christy versus Chad to see if Chad can
Right?
finally get one.
Does does that say like 30.58 for Chad or 80.58?
It says 80.58, but with the way Chad's been going this year, it may be 30.58 by the time the week's over.
That guy's bad.
I can't say zero. That's ridiculous. So that's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna say over. What are you doing, Jeremy?
Yeah, over. I mean, it's just
Oh, you wanted to think about it though. It's
no, it's
okay.
just not. It's not even feasible.
We're all a
No.
family.
I mean,
She also gets Tyler, who's punted on the season too. So And then there's all like everybody has a puncher's chance in this league. She could easily win one of the games here against one of these other four. So it's
Kamara
uh,
just had an amazing game, didn't he?
yeah. Tyler. It actually says Chad's gonna get one win. That's gonna be a
It
fun one.
does.
But let's wait to get to that one. Let's wait to get to that one. Let's finish. Say the best for last. All right, Tyler.
Has anyone in our league history ever started 0-8?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't think so.
I
I
think
don't.
even my shitty year, I think I started 0-5.
0-5.
I think, but that's going back. Gosh, that's
0-8. That's impressively trash.
Hey, wait. Oh, that's current. That's right now. And what were you at, Jeremy, on your worst?
I want to say I was either 0-5. I might have had one win, and then I went on a run where I lost like 5 in a row or something. I don't know. It was horrible.
So for Tyler, it's saying he goes 2-4 down the stretch. So does he get one win or does he get three or more?
I'll go over for my buddy.
So we got
God,
Maggie,
he's
Jeremy,
lost the last
Ange.
5 games.
Yeah. Maggie, Jeremy, Ange, Chad, Danny, Christy. So do I see three wins in here? With how he's kind of punting the season, man. Oof.
But did he? But did he?
Yeah, yeah, he did. I mean, I think Swift is going to get healthier,
No.
and he'll because he hasn't even been able to play Swift since like week 2 or 3. How long? See, Swift got hurt week 3, so he literally only had him for like 2 weeks. Then they shut him down, and he hasn't had him until this last week. So yeah, I mean, and he's got Hopkins who's on fire right now. DJ Moore's playing good. Who else does he have down here? Yeah, as long as he doesn't play Russell Wilson. He got a good
Why does he
defense.
have Russell Wilson? Wasn't that a Jeff guy? Did they
Yeah,
trade?
they swapped. Yeah, they traded Russell Wilson for Matt Stafford.
Brees Hall going down was a big hit for him.
He didn't go down for him.
Yeah, where have you been, man? I
Well,
thought you were gonna
why do
be
we
the
got to
guy.
talk? Why you got to talk about that?
Oh, that's right. That was the trade you guys did. That's right.
Brees Hall. I'm gonna have my Brees Hall rant. Okay, you brought him up. I'm gonna. He was like my gem. I was so freaking happy. Whenever I called my shot on Jonathan Taylor, drafted him, rode him, kept him, he was awesome. Brees Hall was that. Like I was so excited about Brees Hall. I thought he was going to be fantastic. He was taken off, and then he tears his freaking ACL. That was like the worst thing ever. That was so annoying. But yeah, Tyler. So I'll do a little behind the scenes with that trade. By the way, I think I was like trying to trade Tyler like I don't know Tua or something like that probably because I'm trying to trade everybody Tua. And he's like, nah, I cut that guy, so I really don't want him ever again. No matter how many points he scores. So I'm like, okay, sure, that's fine. Yeah, then he decided to bring up how he had Jonathan Taylor, and he's thinking about trading him out. And I said, oh, that's interesting. I don't really know who all's out there for you to grab. And then it clicked, and I was like, oh, I do have Brees Hall. And then we kind of thought on it a little bit more. This was at like lunchtime. Kind of even threw some more names out there, yada yada. Never really went anywhere. Then all of a sudden, the Thursday night game starts up, and the text thread in our group is blowing up. It's getting spicy, and he sends me a side message and he sends me a screenshot of basically the trade that we ended up doing. I was like, this is gonna be crazy. There's gonna be some fireworks if this happens. And he's like, sure, let's do it though. I need a keeper, so we did it, and yeah, that was that's how that went down though.
Mm.
I wish I didn't have to do that because I wish Brees Hall was still healthy. But no, fantasy and football is a cruel, cruel sport. So anyway, all right, back to it though. 3 wins. So does he get only 1 win here with that team, or does he get 3 wins? I think Swift can blow up for a game. I think this is a lineup that can steal a win from somebody good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think if like the stars align and Geno, Swift, Hopkins all go off, if DJ Moore catches another deep touchdown and doesn't take his helmet off, his defense is great. I think that's good enough to beat one of like the better teams here. I could see him knocking off one or more of Maggie, Jeremy, Ange, and Danny. So I'm gonna say over. What are you guys
2
saying?
overs.
You said over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said that earlier. What are you saying, Jeremy?
I go under.
Under. Ooh, spicy.
Make him pay, Jeremy.
All right.
Yeah.
And now the cup du jour, the soup du jour, Chad. It's saying Chad will somehow get a win.
How does it say that? Like, what's this thing up top versus down below?
What do you mean?
Like,
Oh, this is, I just copied that. I just copied this down to here to have a separate. It's looking at the projected win.
oh,
It
I
takes
see it now.
his last four
Got
and it says that. So
it.
so we're gonna do this 2 ways. We're gonna say, do we agree or disagree? And then we're gonna go ahead and predict who it says is going to be his 1 win.
I think his 1 win is going to be Christie.
All right. So then we're gonna say Jeremy says Christie for his 1 win.
Temporarily.
Temporarily.
Oh, this is so
I want to look
great.
at. I want to see his schedule first, but
Okay.
temporarily.
Okay. Let's see here. Here is. Oh wait. Nope. Nope. Here is Chad's schedule. He gets Jeff, Ange, Jeremy, Tyler, Christy, and Danny. Woo! That's gonna be fun. All right. First off, let's go ahead and see. Do you think he gets no wins the rest of the way? Has our first ever winless season, or do you think he gets 2 wins somewhere in here? I don't think he can get 2 wins. What is what? So what is Chad's high score so far this season?
80?
Chad has scored 58, 76, 61, 76, 79, 73, 73, 67. He is yet to score 80.
Oh. No, wait. Oh. Okay.
I mean, let's take a look at this roster
So.
here. Trevor Lawrence is his only quarterback? I thought he had another quarterback. It is what it is. Trevor Lawrence. Travis Etienne's coming on. Travis Etienne might get to the point where he even has keeper potential. Allen Robinson is the wide receiver 61.
Cupid Cup's hurt, though.
Alan Lazard is the wide receiver 30. And they didn't trade for a receiver. So there's that. Tyler Higbee is the tight end 20. Jeff Wilson is now a backup in Miami instead of a backup in San Francisco. James Cook is now. Oh, I forgot about this one. Another trade that happened in the NFL. The Buffalo Bills traded for Nyheim Hines because they wanted to get a pass catching back. James Cook was the pass catching back for Buffalo, who was already bad before then. He might not be even dressing anymore. And he's in Chad's lineup right now. He does have the Buffalo defense. So there's that. Jermichael
Uh,
Hasty, gotta have that handcuff. Oh, here's why. He's got Najee Harris on bye, Michael Gallup on bye, Brandon Ayuk on bye. Okay, that makes sense then. So it's not like it's not as bad as I thought. And then he's got Marquise Brown on IR, another guy. He was actually doing really good, and then he got hurt. Uh, Chad's luck this year. Drafted Cam Akers, got a fat head of Cam Akers sent to his house. Kept Javonte Williams, who got hurt for the year after looking good finally. Najee Harris has been terrible this year. Travis Etienne wasn't the starter for a long time there. James Robinson was. Marquise Brown gets hurt. My gosh, this guy just cannot catch a break.
bad
So,
voodoo. Bad voodoo.
hmm. Is that a team that can win 2 games though? That's the real question.
I'm gonna go over.
You're
I
gonna
can't do
go
it.
over. You're gonna say he wins 2 games.
Wow.
You're gonna say
I can't do it to my guy. He's gonna beat Jeff and he's gonna beat Christy somehow.
what has Christie
Wow.
scored? We don't need to look at Christie's score. What her history is. Um, I would love to see somebody go winless. That would be hysterical. Do I think it's gonna happen though?
I love it. I love it.
I'm saying under. I'm saying he goes
Ooh,
winless this season.
the nerd. That is not good, there, Chad.
I'm saying he does
Yikes.
not win a game this season. Jeremy, you taking 2 wins or no wins at all? Ugh.
I think I think somehow he snags a win. I
That-
don't think he goes winless, but I
It's not.
I,
It's
I
not
don't
a win.
know.
It's not a win.
I
It's
know. I don't. I
two
just don't
wins.
see. I don't see 2 wins.
Hmm.
Maybe Ange for bye week issues. Maybe
Does she have bye week issues? She's
I
freaking.
don't know.
She's
I
the
don't know what
highest
her.
scoring team the last 4 weeks. She's
Yeah.
she's killing it. Let's see.
Let's
See,
Let's
that's
let,
what I'm talking about, though. Like he's
let's
got
take a.
3 teams.
let's look at their week 11 matchup.
All right.
Oh,
Here's
Is it
Ange
10 or
and
11?
Chad. Here's Ange and Chad anyway.
Oh, okay.
So let's see. We got Myers. Some a scrub on bye. Who cares? I don't see many bye week issues here. I think it's
hmm.
a straight up my team versus your team deal. And yeah, I think it's a straight up her team versus his team deal right there. I personally don't see Chad having a chance there. Yeah, I'll make it in a little bit, buddy. I gotta finish this though, okay? I don't see
Yeah.
that. I don't see that. Let's take a look at week 13 here. Love you, buddy. Good night. Oh, Maddox is. All right. Ooh.
That's what I'm talking
Ooh. Kyler Murray
about.
on by. Okay. Do we have any other bye week issues?
Look at this week.
Well, they both have bye week issues this week. So, oh man. Chad gets Christie whenever Kyler Murray's on bye. Derek Carr plays the Chargers, though. That could be a shootout.
Maybe. I mean, he just got shut out.
What did he do against the Chargers? Didn't he play? Yeah, he played the Chargers week 1. He only scored 17. He had 3 interceptions and 2 fumbles. Man, that is rough right there.
So you say, Danny, we need to look at this week?
You want to see this week?
Well, I'm just saying, if like those who haven't looked at this week already, they do both have bye weeks. Problems.
I mean, 83 versus 79. This is Jeff's stacked. This is his lineup. Oh, he
He
doesn't
does
have
not.
his defense in. Does he have a defense? Does Jeff not have a defense right now?
I think
Jeff doesn't.
he tried picking one up. Yes, I think he tried picking one up today.
Oh my god, what an idiot. He doesn't have a defense.
I think he tried to snag one, but I think he got outbid each time.
And so he just defenses. Jeff.
Do we think he still beat Chad without a defense?
Yeah,
This
he doesn't play. Knowing Jeff is probably a good thing. Jeff would probably pick up a defense and it'll score negative.
-5, like
Oh my god. I'm
makes me
gonna
so.
laugh whenever Will Lutz gets like 1 point. If Jeff plays a defense, it gets negatives, and then Elliott score Elliott gets like 3 field goals tomorrow and like 5 extra points, and the Buffalo defense puts up like 20. Like I'm gonna laugh whenever Chad's defense and kicker has like a 30-point advantage on Jeff's.
What I'm talking about.
Oh my
This is that
god.
fantasy. This is that fantasy slap in the face I'm talking about.
Mm, uh,
Is right.
this is good stuff. Gosh. All right.
You know what? I'm gonna go with you, John. I'm gonna say he doesn't get a win.
Doesn't get a single win.
I don't think he does.
Under. I seeing that, I actually just convinced myself that I probably should go for the over, but I'm not changing it. I'm gonna
No.
stick with the under because I already declared it.
But
But
even seeing that and just knowing how Chad's season has played out so far,
it's
does
ridiculous.
that
Like,
really?
let me look back at it. What's the closest matchup he's had? He lost by 40, lost by 15, lost by 30, lost by 50. No, 35. I'm sorry, 45. Lost by 50, lost by 40, lost by 40. Like he lost 130 to 67 last week.
Well, and then look at his per week average is 71. He hasn't even touched 80 points yet, and then the next closest person is 86 or 80, sorry, 83 average per week.
Yeah.
So the next closest person already has a 12-point advantage on him.
I'm gonna stick with it. But where does he get his first win though? You said Christie. Are you gonna stick with that? Let's look back at that schedule.
Uh
Not just a win. I mean, that doesn't have to be the first. Let's look through it each week here.
Actually, after looking at his matchup with Jeff, I could almost potentially, if Chad has like one guy that goes off,
Yeah.
I think he could beat Jeff.
God, that'd be hilarious. All right, week 11. Who's he play? Plays you. He ain't gonna. He plays you with Jacksonville on bye. Congratulations on your win. Way to go there, Jeremy. Stop that, Michael. You goofball. Week 12. Where's he at? He gets Tyler. Anybody have any bye week issues? I don't see any bye week issues there. So it's Tyler
No.
straight up. And then Christie with Kyler Murray on bye. Week 14 gets Danny with. Oh, you have Aaron Jones on bye. His best receivers on bye though. Don't forget that. Allen Lazard. Antonio Gibson's on bye. How are you going to survive that?
Hey,
And
chill, my
Jamar
friend.
Chase will probably be back by then, I would imagine. So no chance there really.
Does that
So
make you nervous, Danny? Though,
Do what?
does that make you a little bit nervous that Chad could be
That Chad
his
beats me?
first win against you?
Hell no, man. If that guy comes over and beats me, good for him. I tell you what, I love fantasy turmoil. I really do. But if he's like winless at that point, like I would feel terrible.
Oh, I would
And
not.
Mm.
I wouldn't
dude, you
at
called
all.
me up. I was at the gas station. You're like, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. Fuck this league, is what you said. Like, I lost 3 times. I'm quitting. And then where you that now you're like almost 3-time. You won 2 in a row, right? Or wait,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Back
First
to
two
back champ,
time,
baby.
Back to back.
friggin'. I feel like Danny has some sort of mercy out there, and and I just want people to have a good time. But I tell you what, I really like the drama that this league creates. I really do.
So are you sticking with who you're saying is Chad's win? If it says Chad gets a win, who are you saying it is? And we all have to pick different.
I say I stick with Christie. I
Here,
said it, so I'll stick
you know
with
what?
it.
Here, this is what we'll do. We're gonna do a random draw here to see who gets to pick first. So John, Jeremy, Danny.
Oh shit! What was that? Oh, you guys still there?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna do this 2 more times, and whoever has the highest number goes first. Lowest number goes last. So 1, 2. So Jeremy, you pick first. I
I
pick
say
second. You get Christy. Okay. Now that I get a backup. And then Danny, you can't pick the same as either of us, so I cannot take Christy.
that's
So
not fair.
I have to look. It was random.
I said it at the beginning of this
No,
whole
it
thing
doesn't.
who he's gonna win the 2 against. So like
Hold
to you
on.
guys.
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh, forgive me. Didn't want to look at this week's matchup.
Let me look at that Tyler matchup again. Look at that Tyler matchup. Tyler's had some terrible luck this year. Geno Smith, Travis Etienne. DeAndre Swift gets Buffalo. I'll take this. I'll take this one. I'll say it's Tyler. So you taking? Are you taking Jeff? Is that what you were saying earlier?
I gotta do me. He's gonna beat me.
No.
Oh, what a
Gee.
But we know who he's gonna beat.
Danny says Jeff.
I know I said me.
Danny says Jess.
I said me.
Quit with the voodoo hex crap.
Right.
You're fine.
He's just give himself so much extra credit for
Oh, what a punk.
make a run.
Oh,
Can you?
so what we'll do here is we will keep track of these, and yeah, we'll just keep track of these, and everybody gets a point for if you're right or wrong on this, including if Chad loses to any of these people. If he loses to all 3, we all get a point, but if he loses to any of them, we get a point.
Like
And then
wins? Wait, what?
yeah, if Chad I'm sorry, if Chad wins against any of these, all 3 of these, we all get a point then.
Okay.
But yeah, for every prediction, we'll get a point, and then we'll do like a beer chug, or for how many points you lose by, you do a beer chug or something. How about that, or a shot or something like that? Yeah,
Figure
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
out. Yep.
Sounds
Nice.
good.
How about that?
Love beer. Good.
Don't do that, Michael. Stop that. Cool, cool.
Uh, are we to the game of the week?
Yeah, let's do game. Oh, we already have the game of the week.
Are we you?
The game of the week is actually because Jeff has not had one yet. We had to look for a time to get Jeff in there, and we are actually going to do Jeff versus Chad for the game of the week. Oh, Jeff versus Chad, game of the week.
Did you vote already?
No. Week 9, game of the week.
Was that the game of the week last week?
No, last week it was Jose Bureau versus you.
Versus me?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see who did all that. Who voted against me, John?
We'll look at it in a second here. The Scrote Squad versus is it Chazzy? What's his name?
It's called Shitstorm.
That's his name when he loses next year. Scrote Squad versus Team Chazzy. Chazzy V. Gotta get the V in
Sounds like an STD.
there. All right. We had to give these scrubs a game of the week. Sometime. Who's gonna suck a little less? That's what I'm gonna go with. The Scrote Squad or Team Chazzy V. The STD sounding thing. That sound good to you?
Go for it.
All right, there we go. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. Look at how it projected though, for the final standings. It is saying that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams with 8 wins or more. That's crazy. That's insane. That means if this were to play out this way, Maggie would go 8-6 and not make the playoffs. Actually, Maggie and Brian. I'm sorry, Maggie and Brian would go 8-6 and not make the playoffs. That'd be
I'm
banana.
okay. I'm okay with this. Am I in there? Was I in there?
Yeah, you're in there because of
Oof.
points scored. Because of points scored. So, yeah, that's
Although,
crazy to me. I don't think that's how it's gonna play out. Oh, somebody's typing. Somebody voted for Danny. Of course you voted. Of course you'd vote for him. Oh my gosh. Who's typing? I want to see who's typing here. I don't know. They keep erasing. I will
oh,
never
poor-
vote for Jeff. The chick should vote for Chad. Oh man, I'm gonna vote for this just to
Whatever
see if
Christy
Jeff gets
votes,
pissed.
anyways, vote opposite because I don't think she has won any of them.
She finally won one. That's the thing. Christy finally won one. I think she has voted for the game of the week every single week. And last week she finally won. Let me pin this.
You know, she deserves to lose every last one of them.
oh,
The two people who picked Danny to win last week were Christy and Tyler. That's it.
you guys suck. But wait, how many people voted?
Like only we didn't have that good of a turnout. 7 people. You didn't even vote.
Dude, you guys are assholes.
You didn't even vote. You didn't even vote.
I haven't ever voted. Tyler's crap. Like after I didn't win, like or I lost like the second week of Tyler's stupid thing, I was done with all the voting. Yeah.
Anyway, well, I think that might be about it, though. I gotta get these kiddos to bed.
Yeah, I gotta get myself to bed.
Yeah, I need to get myself to bed too. What is this? Anyway, cool, man.
All right, guys.
Yep. Have a good one, Jeremy.
You too, guys. See you. Bye.
All right, man. See you. And I'm gonna go ahead and close out the stream now as well. So, with that, I will say goodbye.